Hi, and welcome to Real Estate with Lou the Shoot. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about how I got $1,000 worth of free stock for doing absolutely nothing. So right here, you heard it, $1,000 of free stock for doing absolutely nothing. So I can't believe that more people aren't doing this, and it's almost like a hack to stocks. It's almost like a hack to investing, and it's totally free. Stay tuned and find out what I did. Before we get into what I did just want to talk to you about the importance of investing. So I've been investing my money into stocks probably for about 6 or 7 years now. I'm 28. So probably right when I was around 21, 22 years old when I got my first job. I talked to a financial expert. He kind of sat me down and just kind of laid it out for me. Said, okay, this is going to be your plan. You're going to retire when you're 65, and this is what you're going to need to do in order to have this amount of money when you're 65 years old. You need to protect yourself. You need to make sure that you're okay, yada, yada, whatever. So I've been slowly kind of putting a little bit of money and just kind of giving it to him for the past maybe 4 or 5 years, I forget, whatever. But just recently, the past 2, maybe 3 years, I started downloading these apps so that way I can invest more money on my own and learn for myself. So these apps like Webull, like Cashapp, like Coinbase, M1 Finance, Voyager, Robinhood even, all those different apps. So it's a great way to put money to the side, put money into something so that way you can invest for your future and you can learn at the same time. And you can do little dollar increments here and there. You can buy $1 of this stock, $1 of that stock, and then ultimately after 100 days, you have $100 invested if you do $1 a day. I've seen a lot of people do that, and they've had some great returns on their investment just from doing that alone. But the reason why I love these apps so much is not just because of the fact that you can dump a couple $100 here, dump $1 here, dump $1 there, but you can also get free stocks for referring people to these apps to invest for their future just by themselves, which is amazing. So all in all, I have Cashapp, I have Voyager, I have Webull. I got it all written down here. That's why I keep looking down. I have Coinbase, I have M1 Finance, and I have Robinhood. I have all 6 of these apps here, and I got a referral fee, or I got referral money just from downloading the app and putting money into these accounts. And now I invested the money that I put into them. So don't get me wrong, I put money into it and I invested it, but they also gave me at one point $30, at one point $10. At one point I had gotten like $100 worth of stock just from referring people to these apps. So once you get the money, once you collect all the money, you can actually transfer from app to app. You can transfer the money. If you like one app a little bit better, you can go from, say, the Webull app, you can go to the Cashapp app. You go from Robinhood to Cashapp, whatever, however you want to do it. Me personally, right now, my favorite is going to be Webull. And the reason why I like Webull is because you can actually invest in cryptocurrencies like Dogecoin and Bitcoin, and I think Litecoin you can do as well. But you can also invest in all these apps, and they have the graphs so you can see the top line and you can see the lower line. You can see the direction of where the stock is going in. You can see if it's been for the last year kind of tanking a little bit. You can see for the last year if it's been going up, 3 years, 5 years, whatever. You can see that in Webull. Now you can do that as well in Cashapp, but Webull is a little bit more for the expert investor, or a little bit more for the advanced investor. It's more for somebody that knows a little bit of the lingo, which I learned literally just from investing and asking questions and Googling myself. Nobody told me these things until I made a mistake or two, and then they were like, oh, why did you do that, Lou? You're an idiot. So what I had done is I had a lot of money invested into these apps. I probably put maybe $400 or $500 into these apps just so that way I can get the free stuff. Now, after I had gotten that free stuff, I took out the cash from every single one of those and I put it into Webull. And then once I had the cash into Webull, I researched the stocks to see if there's something that I liked that I thought might increase in either, in the long term and in the short term as well. I found a stock that I really liked. It's actually this one right here. I think it's pronounced Dananos, the Noahs or something like that. And you can see at the time, I bought 14 stocks of this stock here. And I really just kind of said, you know what, I'm going to leave it in there and just see what happens. I strongly encourage, especially the newbies, don't do day trading. Do for the long term. Just throw your money into something and just, they call it hodl. Hold on for dear life. So you're going to see the stock dip. You're going to see it go up. Don't worry about it. You're not looking for anything right now. You're looking for 10, 20, 30 years down the road is what your expectancy is going to be in order to take the stock money out. So in short term, I think it was like $86 or $87 into this stock. I had 14 stocks of it. Fast forward a few months later, it ended up being over $750 worth of stock. Now, combine that with the amount of money that I had put into the stock myself and the amount of interest that I had gained from the other stocks, you're talking over $1,000 of free money, free stock that I did not have before. And the only reason I got that was because I put money into this app. Now, anybody can do this. It's not a hard thing to do at all. And I talked to a bunch of my friends and family and asked, if they had done something like this prior. All of them said, they might have done it for 1 or 2 apps, but they hadn't done it for 6 or 7 or anybody more than that. So it's just a little cheat code that I did personally, and I thought I'd share it with you all. So I hope you like it. I hope you like the video. And please, if you like this content, smash the like and subscribe button so I can bring more content just like this. Thank you. Bye.